Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/TrooperBerry. And welcome back to the Long Dark and more of our Jack of No Trades tournament run, where we endeavor to survive while learning as little as possible. So, we're in the home stretch. Our goal is to survive 30 days. You can see there we have survived 20. Now, yesterday, I was going on about how there's probably not that much to see in HRV, and like, why would we go there? Like, other than maybe some RNG soda. But overnight, I thought about it and thought, you know what? Milton has blessed us with enough toilet water. And let's be honest, we're probably not winning this tournament anyway, given the number of fires we started, so why not have some fun with it? Let's just go. So we shall. We're going to do some weight management, and then we're going to set out for, well, I say set out for HRV. Sounds like we might be waking up to yet another blizzard. Which is exactly what happened. All right. So, with that in mind, maybe we'll take this time to... Yeah, let me grab my sticks from here, and let's make ourselves some mega torches. Also, hello, Fiat. Welcome in. See, did I get the cloth? I do have cloth, and we have curtains. Oh, yes, and we want our jerry can. Lovely. All right, let's get crafted. Because my main target in HRV is going to be the ice caves. Like that, there's the bunker, but it's going to be empty. And the signal fire, we have a hammer. We don't need a hacksaw. Maybe a Mackinaw? Maybe? I don't know. Let's see, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus that. I think we can do it a couple more. Also, it does sound like that blizzard's still going. We'll see. If it's the near side signal fire, I'll be more interested. If it's the far side signal fire, probably not. All right, well, that is depressing. 4, 5, 6. Okay. One more. We'll do one more. Because between those and the flares, I think we'll be all right. Now, we're going to want to get down to climbing weight, because if we're going to go through the ice caves, there's going to be at least one climb in there, maybe two. Ooh. Yeah, if we find the combis in the ice caves, I would actually welcome that, because we're running a little low. Although, if my accounting is accurate, we should, before too long, get well fed back, and that'll be a big help. All right, we got those just in just in case. Just in case. Yeah, we have, if we assume 2 liters of water a day, that's 5 liters right there, plus a little bit from the coffee and the tomato soup. I'll put that there. Hey, Blaze, good to see you. Well, we had plans to get out and explore, and then heckin' blizzard. So, you know, see, because wait, yeah, we're on day 21, and this would be 14 blizzards. Soon to be 15. Yeah, I'm losing half the day to this stupid blizzard. I mean, in truth, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because it'll be a chance for the day to get warmer, and like, who wants to travel before brunch anyway? Yeah, still not fantastico, but we'll make it work. I see you. Don't think I don't see you, lurking behind that snow mound. You're not nearly as subtle as you think you are. But yeah, so it is almost certainly not an effective strategy, but I'm just curious. No one's really going to HRV in this little tournament of ours, so I figured, you know what? Let's go see what's there. Probably nothing useful, but who knows? And to be honest, I am not expecting a win, so if there's nothing to lose, you can't throw. So we might as well just sate my curiosity. But yeah, and so Fiat, in answer to your earlier question, um, when it rains, it heckin' pours. Oh hush. So we got word at work today that effective May 1st, all work from home arrangements are canceled. Everyone is expected to be in the office 5 days a week. To recapture the energy of working side by side. Oh, fuck you. What about the Nazi? Well, according to building management, it has been taken care of. They have they opened up the windows and aired out the place. So, according to them, everything's fine. We're all supposed to come back and be part of one big happy team. You know, never mind the fact we spent years with people working well fully remote, let alone partly remote, and according to management, doing a great job. Now, I will say, and thankfully, I I am honestly one of the main things that keeps me where I am, besides the money, is the fact that so my immediate boss, his reaction to that news was, sure, whatever. Yeah, because he lives out like way out, like one of the outlying islands, and he says, I'm not coming in 5 days a week. I don't expect you to come in 5 days a week. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. And I say, thank Methuselah for that, because that is some nonsense. Go and say, yeah, yeah, and honestly, having a understanding and flexible boss, I have not always had such. So this is I'm I know it can't last, but I'm going to enjoy it while it does. But yeah, it was not the news I was hoping for on a Monday. Because I was, but again, like see the news of like getting the free Disneyland tickets for my long service award. I figured there had to be a karmic balance for that, and now we have it. People don't leave bad jobs; they leave bad bosses. Well, I mean, I'd say bad bosses are certainly a component of a bad job. Excuse me. But also, it might. And just to speaking for myself, I know there sometimes an otherwise good job might just not be a fit for you, and it's like nobody's fault. It's just the vibes were not aligned. The the chakras did not mesh, and so sometimes, yeah, you gotta. Well, maybe not in this economy, admittedly. Maybe in a different job market. 'You've been in good jobs that are just a not fit. Yeah, yeah, and same for me. But if nothing else, those experiences make when things do mesh and you do have a boss who's like willing to work with you and stick up for you against upper management, it it makes those all the more impactful when you do the and all the more uh, persuasive not to walk away, even when maybe you should. Okay, yeah, 50. I think we can grab some. Yeah, we're not exactly lacking for cattails, but we got to remember the first law of quantitative economics, where if a little is good, more is better. You've taken less money to stay in a job with an excellent boss and fantastic benefits. Yeah, the bennies are not to be underestimated. It's like I know, like, because now that I'm using the Hong Kong healthcare system more regularly, yes, the having private insurance is very much appreciated. Okay, let's see how much I remember HRV. Because we're going to make a quick pit stop at my favorite cave. And then we're going to go poking around ice caves and seeing what we can see. Yeah, any hydration we get would be awesome. I would just, as long as we get a half decent set of combat pants, I'll be happy. This is mostly just out of to sate my curiosity. Okay, yeah, we have enough cattails for now. Yeah, John, we had Cigna International to plan for 100% of everything. Damn. That is some Cadillac health insurance right there. Okay, there we are. There's my cave. Is that? No, that's a log. Oh, God, for a second there, I thought the bear was taking a nap on the ice. Thankfully, no. Let's see, anything of worth? Light shell. Negatory. All right. Moving on. So, see, to get to the ice caves, we got to go down onto the riverbed. So we'll start there. There we are. And you got sick time. I'll get your work done. They didn't care if you need time out for a point. Yes. And you know, if you're treating your employees like grown-ass adults, like professionals, that's how it should be. Like, as long as the work gets done to the quality expected, you know, let people live lives as they need to. But of course, you'll never make middle management being sensible like that. Okay. Right. There is a cave behind the waterfall, I think, if I remember correctly. Gosh, dang it. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember over here, and you're interrupting me. Good grief. Yeah, mashing right mouse button doesn't actually make the wolf come any faster. It's just psychologically satisfying. Yes, yes, keep running the exact wrong way. Let's see. Oh, there should be the cave that has the matches eventually. Ooh, this time, third time. Ooh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Ooh, I'm big scary. Ooh, bark, 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 me, bark, 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 I love video game mechanics. They're so fun and interactive. Oh, a baseball cap, thank God. We're saved, chat. Can you tell I'm a little over this? And to be clear, that's no fault of Thor or well, yeah, no, it's my fault. You know, I'm the bad actor here. Fuck it, give me cattails. I wonder if the big scary human with the burning flowers. Oh, it's this time. Fourth time. Fourth time. Fourth time. Grr, 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 grr. Anyway. Now, maybe the rules are different on Loper, but I think I think Sketchy is a likely spawn, but not a guaranteed spawn. But I could be wrong on that, so we will, we're gonna go in all torched up. Now, okay, now what I do not remember is, so do both sets of ice caves have, do they both have goodies, or is it the one that has like that one spot with the bedroll, the matches, and the hacksaw? We'll find out. So I'll grab a little. Because again, at some point, I think we should be getting well fed back, because we lost it right before we entered Milton. And that was at least 3 days ago. Nope, nothing there. Okay. You're not good with the ice caves? Yeah, neither am I, if I'm honest, but every day is a learning opportunity. See, I do... Oh no, I don't. I actually don't. I have sticks and cloth. I don't have lamp oil unless I disassemble the lamp. Which I'm actually not 100% against. But we'll deal with that if and or when we come to it. Yo, bedroll! Deathfish. Candy bar. matches. Hacksaw, you can keep that. $66. What's mine? $72. Okay. Well, it's not combat pants, but it's still pretty sweet. All right, I need to ditch 2 kilos. Well, here, that's a start. Oh, some of that coal. Sure. Hello? There you are. Thought the torch might have clipped into the rock there. That'd be awkward. Ah, well, thanks for that clip, Fiat. I'll check that later. Now, is this one smaller? It might be smaller. Let's see. So if this is where I think it is, this will be up by the signal fire. Oh, I didn't even check which signal fire we have. I should probably do that. Took you 10 minutes. Hotel Wi-Fi is slow. Yeah, and I imagine the because I know Twitch's clip mechanism doesn't exactly doesn't have a lot of alacrity either. Can't tell. Well, let's wander up here and let's see. Are they gonna let me peer across? Can we? Well, if the far side signal fire is up, I can't see it. So maybe we'll be lucky. Now, there's no moose-hide satchel on Loper, but we can at least see if we got a half-decent Mackinaw. The old one was fine. This newer one is not. Oh, the clip editor. Yeah. I mean, I do appreciate that they let you do it picture-in-picture, so you don't have to, like, you can keep viewing the stream, but yeah, it's a little woogity. What? Oh, wait. Do I have to pass some scrub brush to get here? I know there's scrub brush the other way to get to the bunker, and then that little one-way ledge down and out of the zone. Yeah. Well, I mean, we can go up and over this way. It's coming back that's going to be the issue. Right? Right. Well, hang on. Can I... Over here, can we see... Is the signal fire up? Nope. The game is not going to be helpful like that. You know what? Fuck it. We have nothing to lose. Right, and then there's the there's that cave, and then that really dark rock right there is another memento cache that has. All right, this one is not up. Oh well. Yeah, that cache there has arrow making material, so obviously it would not be up on Loper. They gotta save your misery run. Ooh, yeah. Please do take care of that. All right, so we got skunked. Well, there is a climbing rope here. I wonder where that goes. Okay, so if for whatever reason we can't get up and over that scrub brush, we at least have a way out of here that doesn't involve a dangerous goat. Although in truth, yeah, we've been up and back and haven't seen any wolves, so maybe we can just save that. Okay, now we're just cold. All right, it's fine. As long as we're here. But yeah, this right here, that's where the rock cache is. But if you didn't know where that was ahead of time, you'd have a heck of a time finding it. Yay, we're well fed again. Let's endeavor to keep that this time around. Okay, now I've seen people goat over these, but I've never been able to do it myself. And if I'm honest, I don't think this. Like, can we work backwards from here, get up, and then do it? Well, okay, we got that much. That's something. Six. See, we could get up here, and then, but now you have to get, yeah, because this rock face is angled such that we would struggle to get across. Yeah, I think we can't even get up there. Hmm. Okay. Yes, even if I could get over to that ledge there, getting up on that rock and then sticking to it would be quite the challenge, I think. Yeah, the game appears to say no. like, it's fucking scrub brush. Like, it really should not be difficult to get over. And yet. Well, okay. Let's see. Is starting from here a possibility? Or are we going to get more invisible walls? You gonna let me up? You gonna let me up? You're not gonna let me up. Well, what is the point of you then? Yeah, this is not going to be an action-packed episode. I'm sorry to break it to everyone. Okay, so we're up here. Now, question is, can we keep ourselves high enough without falling on the fucking snow? And nope, running is not the answer. If I started running from the top of the slope, how, like, we could get air. The question is, could we get the right angle? Excuse me, to land behind the scrub brush. Yeah, the fact they have that indent right there suggests someone has suggested that or tried it. Mm. And okay, and the fog. I was going to say maybe I go back to that climb point, and then we just see. So if we're going to climb down, where would that take us? But we wouldn't be able to see shit. Yes, even if we got up here and we crouched under that and then we stuck to that, we'd still be, yeah, we'd still be up there. And so, yeah, this outcropping here would push us off, or at the very least funnel us down here, where we've been this whole time. Fine. Fine. Well, okay, we do have that cave. If we need a place to hang out. Hey, Martian, you got back from your holiday. You've been gone 4 days and the house is already a mess for everyone who was home. Well, maybe the people who were home can help clean up the mess they made. It's a wacky suggestion. Now, where? Oh, does this go down to the fall the thing that looks out on the fucking Rainbow Falls? You're considering nap time, then more cleaning. All right, not a bad shout. Am I gonna? Yeah, you know what? Do it. You're feeling particularly bitter today? Well, I won't stop you, but yeah, it just again, you're fresh back from holiday. You see, oh, I'm so exhausted. I had such a great time. I don't know. I will endeavor to clean, but I don't know how energetic I will be. Oh, if only there were some brave, helpful souls in this house who could help me. Oh dear. Oh, I am so pale and so wan. Just make sure to lay it on thick. Is that a backpack or a rock? That's a rock. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's just light this up now. There's a wolf who likes to hang out here as well as a bear. So let's just not have any surprises. Cattails, 62 plus a little extra food. Okay, yeah, I've got dueling crow songs, so it's hard to tell who's a carrion crow and who's a bear crow. Hello? I was gonna say, were those decorative cattails? All right. Now the torch hitboxes are being weird all of a sudden. Like I said, after that incident yesterday, where we had we suddenly couldn't interact with anything in the car out in front of the Orca. Oh. Oh, what was that, Astrid? I'm sorry. Did you say something? Couldn't quite hear you. Yeah, Astrid has not regained her speaking privileges just yet. she was yesterday. She was just a little too chirpy, especially when I was in the middle of giving some life updates that I did not appreciate being interrupted with getting a bit thirsty. So I mean just for today, we're gonna have her sit in the quiet corner. But this real life situation definitely has me more on edge and more stressed than I have been in a while, and because I don't normally react like that. I will chuckle, I'll play along, and I'll sass Astrid back too. But I just I lost all interest in that. I was my patience is well and truly shot. So for everyone's sake, we're just gonna stay 100% focused on the. Yeah, it's right over there. Son of a. Anyway, Mackinac, who needs it? Hammer, already got one. Hacksaw, no need for one of those. Already been to the summit. Yeah, see, I'm half expecting an Aurora at this point. Matter of fact, might not be the worst of ideas to maybe we just sleep in the cave tonight. Because we spent the entire day outside anyway. So, don't think cabin fever is going to be a consideration. Yeah, if you want to run, you're running out a little bit. Get you a little bit more tired. Didn't come back with a wealth of cattails, but that's fine. We had a bunch. Plus our extra little bits and bobs of food. Let's see. Oh, right. Yeah, so this time through, let's do pick up some coal. Now that we have well fed again. Hey, Max. Welcome in. How's your Monday going? Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, been a bit, but that's fine. I know, people have like lives and such and things that get in the way of being on Twitch. So I'm always happy to have people come by and hang out, whenever and however they can. Yes, coal. You actually started touching grass. You go on mountains and shit now. Is it is it as horrifying as I've heard? No. Good for you. And yeah, I know people dunk on the outside, which is, deserved from time to time. But there's there's also some decent stuff out there. Yeah, I think we'll stay here tonight rather than making the trip back to Grandmother's. It's quite nice. Yeah, I would assume so. Mountains do tend to be. Maybe I am a little biased there, coming from a famously flat part of the world. But yeah, I think mountains are great. I love the long dark. I do enjoy playing it. And what we're right now we're doing. Excuse me. We're doing a tournament actually. We're yeah, we're doing one of the community tournaments where the idea is to live 30 days on Interloper and then gain as little XP as you can. So that's what we're up to just now. Kansas Enjoyer, close, little farther north, but you're in the right ballpark. Okay, yeah, I am. We're gonna play food poisoning roulette. Almost certainly gonna lose, but that's okay. Or not. We're just mowing down death fish like it's no big thing. All right, Astrid, you do you. You know, like three U.S. states. All right. But I would say, yeah, most people could say like New York, California, and then maybe one of Florida or Texas. So if you can pull Kansas, you're probably up on a lot of people. Okay, yeah, we'll chase that with some swamp celery. Actually, you know what? We'll do that too. We'll save the cattails for other purposes. Yeah, I think we left with 50 cattails. We're going to come back with more than that. And we did get dog food and sardines, which technically are hydrating foods. And that was one of our biggest desires. So, hooray. There we go. Bedroll. Good. It is once again early. Is that a problem? Because we do have that trailer right there. We could go trailer, church, and then Grey Mothers. You know what? That's fine. And yeah, we matches are not a concern. Oh, fresh coal. It's just the coal popped up overnight. Little Santa carbon. Hey Tina, good to see you. Thank you for the work lurk. I hope you and yours are safe. I saw you had some sirens going out where you are. Yeah, just the negative 32. But it's well, no, I was gonna say it's really not. All right. Well, yeah, I think I think we should be able to get to the trailer before we get all crispity crunchity. A lot of tree damage, all good. A lot without power. Lucky you get to work. Well, I guess if you're not on the roads and you're able to, get done what you need to get done, that's not too bad, I suppose. And thank you for the wash streak there, Tina. Okay, now, yeah, just in that one little trip, we lost all of our temperature. Not tired. I'll show you tired enough. There we go. Now, did I wake up to yet another blizzard? That seems to be a running theme in this run of ours. I sure did. Man. "21 days. This will be blizzard number 16. Yep, that's just about right on course. Excuse me. So what did we get out of HRV? Well, we got a whack of cattails. We got a little food. We got the dog food and the sardines. We got another pack of matches. There was a bedroll, not as good as ours. Did not see combat pants, but I didn't go look in the other ice cave. Honestly, it's fine. But I think all things being equal, wasn't too bad. You also know about Nebraska, since it's very landlocked. Yeah, lots of landlocked states. Now I know, like, was it? They do have the Order of the Nebraska Navy, which you might be able to, is a little bit of a gag, but it's a little, it's like a order, like a way to recognize folks, because I know, like, one, I think it was in my senior year of high school. One of the people in my class got it from her, what was it? I think her chemistry and algebra teachers. I guess they went in together and I had her inducted into the Nebraska Navy. A very prestigious position, as you understand. Okay, we'll check in real quick. I was hoping not to drive up our cabin fever concerns, but if the game's going to keep throwing blizzards at us, it's kind of the hands being played for us. Just a dude that gets paid to, well, no, that's that's the governor. Because God knows he doesn't do anything else. I'm not tired enough, huh? Okay. Wind sprints. Wind sprints. Wind sprints. Wind sprints. Wind sprints. Now are we tired? Thank you. God. And I thought trying to go over that scrub brush in HRV was going to be scintillating gameplay. Okay, yeah. So yeah, this is the strat. You know, rather than just passing time, just sprint back and forth indoors so you can goose your calories expended tiebreaker. Maybe, yeah, maybe Black Frost will have like it actually will have a cardio stat. Like the more you sprint, like your character's lung capacity builds over time, and you can run for longer distances. Although, no, yeah, what it almost certainly is that like the people who are doing this, yeah, they're running to tucker themselves out because sleeping uses less. It uses less hydration and less calories, fewer calories than just passing time. Yeah, this is very much an unoptimized approach we're doing here. Calisthenics. Oh, you've been working out a whole bunch. Good, good. Yeah, I will say, yeah, if taking care of yourself is preferable to the alternative. I can speak from experience there, but it's also yeah, it depends on the person and what kind of exercise they're doing, but it can also be enjoyable. I know that I've been able to like work more exercise into my routine, and it's been really good for me. I, I don't enjoy doing the thing, but I enjoy having done the thing. So I feel better for having done it. Okay. Oh well. Okay. I was gonna say we can go looking for cattails, but we have jerks. Oot scoot and boot. So maybe we just take a shortcut. Yes, dear. I'm happy to see you too. You just been trip. Hey, I mean, maturing as a person is good. Again, it's much preferable to the alternative because as we've seen, you can go a long way through life without ever doing that, without ever even considering like your impact on the world and like what and the impact of what you do has on the lives of others. So yeah, if people can figure that out while they're still young, hey, abundanza. You nope, that's just a tree stump. Okay. It is noon. We're not that cold. Could nab some cattails down here. As long as we don't wait, as long as we don't get the attention of the kitty cat, I think we'll be all right. Yeah, I should go through Milton and make sure I get the cattails here. Just just as an act of as a completionist. And maybe a little bit of outdoor time too, because we're lacking that today. Let's see, where would we go? Well, there are the ponds over by the farm. Gotta hit those. There's the ones, uh, yeah, but the one down the slope from the house on the hill. And if we're really feeling ambitious, there's Milton Basin. That's a long way to go. What else would be down there? A moose, potentially, which is not something we would welcome. Getting moose stomped in the basin and not being able to climb out would be pretty devastating. Got a good safe spot. Wolf was kind of to take down deer. Hey, that's nice. Yeah, that's always helps when you can outsource the hunting. Saves you wear and tear on yourself and your equipment. Now 89 cattails. Yeah, there we go. Especially on day 3 of misery, sure. Yeah, any kind of good quality food, especially non-predator meat in any kind of quantity. That's great stuff. You just gotta hope you don't. You've got time before you roll sour stomach. Come on. Come on now. There you go. Sour stomach. Oh no. Okay, well, I guess you're yeah. Well, I mean you're yeah. Mate, enjoy that. Yeah, enjoy the venison with a quickness. 'Cause yeah. Even like yeah, because like in my misery run, like getting food poisoning off what would normally be fairly okay venison basically ended my run. So yeah, I would cook it up and then chuck in as soon as you can. Oh right, we got maple syrup, don't we? We do. All right, you can wait out there a little bit longer. Okay, give me burnables. Gonna put them here. Ooh, or not. Okay, I'll keep one on me. Fine. Be that way. What's people of misery? Actually, I don't have to guess. I can check. It is 43 days. Yeah, maybe more than 12 as you only tried a few times. Yeah, it's definitely a mode that takes some getting used to and some learning. And there is that little bit of RNG involved because you got like what afflictions do you get and when? Affliction day 46. I think it's 45, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I was within sight of the finish line, and then yeah, the combination of cold damage and starvation took me out. Alas. Okay, that's all fine. Don't need more than one of those. Changing at birth. Yeah, agreed, Max. I've heard. I can't remember if it was Augustine or exactly who said it, but it's like one of the lines I remember from my comparative religion class is like, to live is to change, and to have lived well is to have changed often. Like if you're the same person you were in high school when you're in your 60s, I don't know about that. Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, there is. It's yeah, that is one of the three achievements I'm missing. That one, 25 cougar attacks, and 1,000 days. Let's see. We still have time in the day. What are we up to? I am gonna go look for. Well, how many do I have? I've got 60 cattails on me, and so yeah, we're just shy of 200. Let's go to the ponds. See if we can get there. Yeah, we will be going back to Misery at some point. I don't know when. But yeah, I am. Yeah, coming that close basically has me bound and determined to at the very least get to that last affliction. I might throw the run immediately after, but at least I'll have it. Yeah, I was talking about where you're doing all the achievements, like the yeah, and that's mine as well. Yeah, and I literally called that one Achievement Astrid because she was there to like get like Stone Age Sniper, Exploration Game, Faithful Cartographer, and in the process of doing all those, we just happened to live for 500 and now 707 days. Or doesn't any sound like a mix of roguelike and survival? Well, kind of. But like the roguelike element is yourself, and it's the knowledge you take from run to run. It's like, well, okay, that and whatever feat progress you happen to make, because there's no meta currency. Like you are very much a tabula rasa, beyond what feats you pick. Okay, got those. Let's we'll head back this way. You do the photo one. Yeah, the photo ones are actually fun. Yeah, granted, getting the camera is a pain. But yeah, the photo ones are actually kind of fun. I will cop to that. And then the DLC, yeah, and like the what is it, the map each vista in the far territory, that can be a bit of a hassle. As one in particular. Let's see. Yeah, let's just get. Yeah, I see a wolf prowling out there. Let's get down to the ridge to the river, slightly safer way. You like really? Oh yeah, I like Thunder Pass as well. I would say of the DLC zones, it's easily my favorite. Because I like zones with verticality. It's like I've grown to like HRV and Ash Canyon as well. Yeah, the cougar noises are weirdly in and out. Makes me think it might be wandering down this way, even though it does not do that. But yeah, and especially if you limit your Sundered Pass experience to basically like the lower end, like where you have trees and cattails and sticks and stuff, like down by where you have the last lonely cottage. Yeah, if you stay there, Sundered Pass is actually quite nice. There's game to hunt. You know, you got yourself a nice fire barrel, a workbench, and you have not one but two nice caves, including like the what was it, like the derelict cave or whatever. Like there's one cave that actually has like two beds and a rim grill, which is remarkably swanky. Oh, the cougar does come down if you're super stinky. Yeah, okay, I can see that being an issue. But I guess yeah, if it's down here, maybe it'll be easier to see it coming? Question mark. Although probably not. How many cattails do we want? And I know the correct answer is yes, but we only have to live for like 8 more days. So see, I've got more than we're more than 200 cattails. So we might be just fine, possibly. You killed a bear on the lake in Timberwolf, and turning all the meat back to the cabin. The cougar showed all the way up from the corner spawn. I can believe it. Like when you get 3 stink bars, you are basically ringing the dinner bell for the entire zone. Well, here we just got well fed back. It'd be highly embarrassing to lose it all of a sudden. Because I know, again, if we were feeling particularly ambitious, the Milton Ravine is right down there. But honestly, if 200 cattails can't get us through another 7.5 days, what are we even doing here? Like, Astrid did not. Astrid has not developed that fancy a taste where this staple of survival is now somehow beneath her. No, we have not gone to Blackrock. All things being equal, I would prefer not to go to Blackrock. With everything we've been able to gather here, I think I would just prefer Milton be our last stand. I know it's not great content, but I want a run on the board, and I want to move on. But to make that happen, I am going to need, as we've seen, a great many cattails. And if more than a few sticks. I do acknowledge that because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 6 toilets in Blackrock. And that would be quite a source of water, even though I don't. We were talking about yesterday that the residential toilets tend to have more water than the industrial ones. So they might not have great amounts per, but it's still 6 of them. Okay, so we got the pond over there. We got down to the river. We did hit the ponds up toward the plane crash. And you know what? I will grab these. Have a mapley dinner. On Misery, all the residential toilets had over 1.5. Really? Okay. Because in this run, we've seen the residentials have had like 1.2 to like 1.9. but the industrial ones have had anywhere from like 0.6 up to 1. So there, it's a consistent enough of a phenomenon that I'm willing to go with it. There is something there. Okay, and then cloth. What is it? Snow shelter is 15 sticks and 5 cloth. Thank you, game. Okay, yeah. Now, oh right. So okay, 134 plus 108. That is 242 cattails. It's a lot of cattails. Now, yes, lantern. Oh, yeah, we're gonna need the. Where'd that go? Yeah, you, and I need you, because I do want to make a couple more torches. So we're down to 2. There you go. Yeah, and we'll save the cattails, or well, the cattails. We'll save the maple for dinner. But yeah, we're not the least bit tired because once again we're out there dodging lizards. Okay, there we go. Lovely. Don't love wanting to get food poisoning, but this is where we are. And the game says no. Did I secretly get cooking 5 and I didn't notice? Nope. All right. I guess we're just rolling well. I guess it's time for more wind sprints then. You know, we got to get the zoomies out of Astrid. Yeah, it's not even sundown, so if I put her down to sleep now, she's gonna wake up in the middle of the night. Okay, that'll have to do. Yeah, I kind of figured.